It is a dangerous time to be Jewish. Everywhere you look, it feels like anti-Semitism is rising. The tragic death of Rabbi Kogan is in the UAE shows just how real this danger is. Rabbi Kogan, a Shabbat emissary, was found murdered after being followed, abducted, and killed. Israel intelligence believes that this was an order from Iran. This wasn't just a random attack. It was planned, targeted, and motivated by pure hatred. Israel Defense Minister Israel Katz called it a cowardly and despicable anti-Semitic terrorist crime. He promised the state of Israel will neither rest nor be silent until those responsible for this criminal act pay for their actions. But the question remains, how did we get here? Why does it feel like Jewish people are more at risk now than ever before? Anti-Semitism is everywhere. It's not just the UAE. Jews across the world are living in fear. In Canada, look at this. Protests against Israel have turned into anti-Semitic attacks. People are targeting Jewish businesses, vandalizing synagogues, and spreading hate on the streets. Some Jews are too scared to leave their homes. This fear isn't just in one country. It's in Amsterdam, Paris, Berlin, and even in the United States, in every corner of the world. It seems like being Jewish is enough to make you a target. Now let's talk about Iran. Iran's involvement in Rabbi Kogan murder fits a pattern. For years, Iran has supported terror groups and proxies to spread fear and violence. This isn't new. In 1994, Iran was linked to the bombing of a Jewish community center in Argentina, killing 85 people. More recently, Iranian operatives have been caught planning attacks on Israelis and Jews abroad. Rabbi Kogan's death is another example of how far Iran is willing to go to spread its hatred of Jews and Israel. And then there is the hypocrisy. While Israel mourns the loss of Rabbi Kogan, the International Criminal Court already decided to issue a warrant for Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Yes, the leader of one country defending itself from terror attacks is being targeted by the ICC. But what about Bashar al-Assad, who killed hundreds of thousands of Syrians? And what about Hamas? Hamas murdered over 1,200 Israelis, took hostages and dragged people into tunnels. Yet the ICC stays silent. No warrants, no investigations, no accountability. Why is Israel always the one on trial while the real criminals of mass murder get free pass? It's not just about one murder. Rabbi Kogan's death is part of a bigger picture across the world. Jewish people are scared. They are scared to walk outside, scared to speak openly, scared to live their lives. And the rise of antisemitism isn't just about violence. It's about the silence of the world when these things happen. It's about government and institutions that ignore the problem or worse, blame the victims. Just look at Canadian Prime Minister. While Jew haters were on the streets hunting for Jews, he was busy having a nice time at the Swift concert. At the end of the day, it is Jew hatred. Jews